Do mummies carry a curse with them even in death? Well, if you touch this one, you might just end up dead too. This is part 2 of the story of Ötzi the Iceman. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, go check it out before you get started. Otherwise, you might be confused. In 1991, 2 German tourists were hiking in the Italian Alps when they stumbled across a frozen human body in a glacier. The body was well preserved, complete with skin, hair, and even clothes. And not only that, but the man also had a bow and arrow and a small axe with him. The tourists immediately called the police, who sent an alpine rescue team to retrieve the body from the glacier. But here's where things get weird. Since Ötzi's discovery, at least 7 people have died under mysterious circumstances, leading some to believe that the 5,300-year-old Iceman is cursed. The first to die was a man named Paul Bursdown, who was part of the original rescue team sent to retrieve Ötzi's body from the glacier. Just a few months after the discovery, he was found dead in his home, seemingly of a heart attack. Then there's Joseph Findo, the pathologist who performed the autopsy on Ötzi. He died suddenly in his office, just a year after examining the mummy. And in 2004, a journalist named was researching a story about Ötzi when she fell to her death from a cliff. But even stranger than that, in 2016, an Italian professor named was studying the bacteria in Ötzi's body when he and his assistant were both struck by lightning and killed instantly. Now, some might say these deaths are just a bizarre coincidence, but the Italian news media has been quick to link them all together, claiming that whoever touches the Iceman shall meet their doom. So what do you think? Is there really such a thing as a mummy's curse? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like these. In the end, though perhaps the real curse of Ötzi, but rather the way his discovery has overshadowed the indigenous people who lived in the Alps 5,000 years ago. You see, Ötzi wasn't just an ordinary man. He was a member of a Stone Age tribe known as the Copper People, because of their mastery of copper tools. In fact, researchers believe he may have been one of the first humans to have lived a life of violence, as evidence has shown that he suffered from several health conditions that would have made him an outcast from his community, including a clubbed right foot, scoliosis, and chronic pain. As a result of these afflictions, he may have turned to violence as a means of survival, stealing food and killing animals for their hides. His skills eventually led him to become a hunter, which is likely what he was doing when he met his demise, perhaps in a fight with a member of another tribe. So while the mystery of the Iceman's death and the strange string of events have befallen those who have studied him may continue to elude experts for many years to come, one thing is clear: Ötzi's story is a reminder of the brutal reality of life in the Stone Age. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my podcast where I explore more historical mysteries. Thanks.